Good evening with your CIGTV News Update. I'm Edlin Ruiz in for Donna Bush. In our top story today, local media houses were given a first-hand look at the upgrades being made at the landfill. On Tuesday, the Premier led the group of journalists on the tour, with Mark Rowlands, the Assistant Director of the Department of Environment, explaining the technical aspects of the ongoing improvements at the facility. The first stop on the tour was the Dispatch Center, which has seen a number of upgrades. The group then boarded the bus and headed to see the changes at the landfill site. Some of those improvements being made to the facility include the creation of a new landfill access road system and the construction of a recycling building, which will become the country's first material recovery facility. These improvements are paving the way for the proposed integrated solid waste management system, which places an emphasis on reducing, reusing, and recycling. Also in attendance at the tour was Councillor Roy McTaggart, Chief Officer Jennifer Hearn, and Senior Project Manager Jim Schubert. One of the key bills to be addressed in this session of the Legislative Assembly is the Legal Practitioners Bill, but there's been much public debate about its merits. The Minister of Financial Services, Mr. Wayne Panton, wants to help clarify those concerns by hosting a public meeting. The meeting is set to take place tomorrow evening. Representatives from the Caymanian Bar Association and the Cayman Islands Legal Society will join Minister Panton to explain how the bill promotes and protects the interests of Caymanian lawyers while also addressing international compliance standards. The meeting is set to take place at the Family Life Center between 6:30 p.m. and 8 p.m. tomorrow evening. The National Gallery of the Cayman Islands played host for Museums Association of Caribbean's 27th Annual General Meeting and Conference this week. More than 70 delegates from across the region, the United States, the United Kingdom, and Canada came to the island to enjoy the four-day conference packed with events, workshops, and presentations that showcase Caymanian art, heritage, and history. The theme of this year's conference was The Essential Museum, redefining the role of culture and heritage sector for the 21st century audience. Guests were welcomed at a ceremony which included presentations by the Premier, who also serves as the Minister of Culture, as well as presentations by MAC President and the National Gallery's chairperson. Keynote panelists included the Director of the National Art Gallery of the Bahamas, the Executive Director of the National Gallery of Jamaica, and Cayman's own Director of the National Gallery, Natalie Urquhart. One of the featured events was a special look-ya held at the Cayman Islands National Museum. MAC conference participants and locals experienced a presentation that showcased a performance by the Cayman Islands folk singers, poetry by Twyla Vargas, storytelling by Arthur Virginia Foster, and entertainment by a dance trio and live music from the Swanky Kitchen Band. Artisans from various districts also sold their local arts and crafts at the event. The conference ended with a reception hosted by Her Excellency the Governor at Government House. As always, if you missed today's news update, you can get all the details on our Facebook and YouTube pages. And of course, don't forget to tune into Radio Cayman's For the Record and Talk Today shows. I'm Edlin Ruiz. Thanks for watching and have a good evening.